The original turtle of Turtle Mountain is a real story. And Jinho, would you hand me the turtle? On your table, you have a godson of the turtle. Here he is. He's now a napkin holder, but he can transform. Okay, this guy's missing a leg. We'll fix him. But Turtle of Turtle Mountain is a real story. Native Americans. I don't know the tribes here. In the Bay Area, it's the Pomos and the Miwok and the Ohlone are the main tribes in the Bay Area. Shellfish eaters and fruit gatherers and peaceful native tribes. No, but there was enough for everyone. Why fight? You know, down in Emeryville, there's a road called Shell Mound Road because the clam shells from the Miwoks and the Pomos and the Ohlone piled up several stories high, and they were a major landmark. This is where the natives toss their clam shells after they eat them. So life is good. You know, why bother going to war? You got plenty. You know, everyone. There's enough for everyone. Okay, so Native Americans called the North American continent, it wasn't called North America back then. What was the name? What was the natives' name for America? Turtle Island. Turtle Island. True story. And that's the whole thing. From Maine down the coast all the way to San Diego and up the coast, right? From Latin America, which belonged to the Hispanic peoples, all the way up to the Canadian Shield, Northern Ontario, that was called Turtle Island. Okay, so myth, legend, story. We're talking about story today. Story, Turtle Island. Okay, fast forward, 1975, a guy walks into Gold Mountain Monastery in San Francisco in the Mission District and says, "Hello, my name is Leland Eagleson, and I have a message for your teacher from Bill Brevoort. And I come from Omaha," he said. And Lee came from Omaha. That's a pretty good imitation of his accent, by the way. Yep, that's how he talks. How do you do? I'm from Omaha. And so Lee said, Bill Brevoort, this guy who lives up near Reedsport, Oregon, wants to invite Master Hua to come to Oregon to do a Buddha recitation session. And we're going, where? He said, Reedsport, Oregon. Where's that? Well, it's up on the coast. So we said, yeah, good chance, like, right, that's going to happen, right, you know. Ring, Guozhan, Shifu. Shifu, there's somebody here who says he wants you to come into the Oregon woods to do a Buddha recitation. Tell him yes. Shifu? Yes, we accept, we're coming. Yes, Lee. Oh, good, I'm glad, says Lee. You know. So, okay, so what do we know? So we get our trucks ready and our station wagon ready, and in the meantime, there's a refuge ceremony. So Lee Eagleson, and I have the photos. I got the photos. I found them in the archives. Lee Eagleson taking refuge, along with 3 or 4 other people who we called who had been waiting. So we all come up here and do a Buddha recitation session here in the woods. And it rained, and there was no bridge. We crossed the river on wooden planks that had been artfully set there so you wouldn't fall in the river, and you could see Master Hua walking across the wooden plank. And we recited and meditated under a black tarp, a black plastic tarp, with the rain falling on all sides. Boy, oh boy, we had the original Oregon experience, rainfall. So, okay, so last day, bunch of hippies, Oregon mountain men and women. You'll meet some of them, they're coming. They have questions. And they're Q&A with Master Hua. So Master Hua says, he said, well, what does the mountain here look like to you? And they said, well, kind of big there and smaller there. He says, yeah, I don't know, sure, but what does it look like to you? He says, there's a turtle here. Can't you see the dili, the feng shui? It's a turtle. And if you stand over there and look back, you can see it. If you go down the road a little bit, it's even more clear. Big hump, small hump, looks like a turtle. And so one of the hippies says, "Oh, hey, that's funny, Master Hua." He said, "You know, there's a legend that America's called Turtle Island." He said, "Yeah," Shifu says, "he lives here. That's the turtle." We're going, "Hello, Shifu, what?" He said, "No, you saw Lee Eagleson come take refuge? He just came on his own 2 feet, but invisibly behind him, he was bringing this turtle with this whole clan of turtles, all who wanted to take refuge. They've been waiting. They've been waiting. That's the turtle of Turtle Island." And so somebody says, "Yeah, well, sure, you know, the Native Americans got pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed. Manifest destiny, go west, young man and woman," and they pushed and pushed, and the Native Americans got pushed until they couldn't get pushed any further, the Pacific Ocean over there. And that's where the turtle made his stand. So we're on Turtle Mountain of Turtle Island. The turtle is here. So that turtle spirit, I don't know, what do you know, we just know the story. So the turtle energy, that is the turtle of Turtle Island, made its home, finally, its last stand in this mountain. And Bill Brevoort somehow was significant in communicating the presence of Master Hua, and the turtle took the opportunity to take refuge and become a Buddhist invisibly, while Li visibly took refuge and became a Buddhist and got the name Go Li. And then he left home and became a monk. So, and Bill and Peggy Brevoort became our long-term dear friends. Peggy is now the board of directors of the university, and Bill is passed on. People who know Kenny Kenyatta, Kenny is over taking care of Bill's tea plants over there. So that's the story of Turtle Island, Turtle Mountain, and that's why our T-shirt has a turtle.